What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, you know, I changed my mind tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I changed my mind. I've been saying for a while that the real worst coach in the NBA was Billy Donovan of the Chicago Bulls. And he is bad. He's bad. He's bad. He's bad. But I stand corrected tonight. The worst coach in the NBA by far is none other than this individual shown here. This man is truly moronic, and he deserves to be fired. He deserves to be fired. The Milwaukee Bucks are a team that if they had a capable coach, not just a great coach, but if they just had a capable coach, like an Eric Spoelstra, who was coaching circles around this Beavis-looking ass at 50-looking nigga, man. He's coaching circles around this guy. Circles! I mean, it's like a fucking jackrabbit running against a crab or something, man. I mean, it's just... First of all, I went in on Giannis on another page, man, because I just didn't understand why Giannis is not playing, right? And I still believe that Giannis needs to have a more assertive personality. Like, I can see a situation where he's saying, I could play, I want to play, and they say no, and he go, okay, now fuck that, man. Even if you gotta jack this nigga up, man, tell him that you want to fucking play. Even if you gotta take a damn shot in the back and just for a couple hours to numb the pain and just play. This is too important, man. Now, this is the problem I'm having. This is why I've always had an issue with load management, and this is why it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. Now, it's one thing if you try to tell me, okay, we're load management, man, in the regular season to save these guys to the playoffs. Okay, fine, I get that. But once you start doing this shit in the playoffs, when you start doing this in the playoffs, man, I'm done. I'm done. Fans need to start boycotting the NBA. It's getting out of control, man. It's getting out of control. Now I'm hearing that Mike Budenholzer didn't want Giannis to go out there and play because the Bucks played so well in Game 2, he figured that they can go out there and somehow replicate that in Miami without Giannis. I ask you guys, what are the fucking chances of a team making 26 threes in back-to-back games? I mean, granted, the Bucks did it against Orlando earlier this year. The Bucks had another game where they hit like 27 threes earlier this year. But that happens like, what, every 20 games or something, man? 25 games. That's not something that happens on a regular basis. A team hitting 20 or more threes. Isn't it a warning sign to the Bucks organization now that the worst offensive team in the NBA, even the Bulls, my number one team, even the Bulls were holding Miami in check offensively. But the Bucks, who just simply are incapable, Mike Budenholzer seems to be incapable of devising a defensive strategy to guard the three-point shot. Even the worst team in the NBA is averaging over 120 points a game against the Bucks right now. Now, the only silver lining in this shit is if somehow, some way, the Bucks, who are officially in danger now of becoming, what would they be? The third team in NBA history as a first seed to lose a first round series to the 8th seed. The other ones being the '94 Nuggets and the what was it? The 1999 Knicks. But the Knicks really weren't an 8th seed. That's kind of like an asterisk. But this would be even worse. You know why? Because the Heat weren't even a real traditional 8th seed. They were a play-in team that won by the skin of their nuts to get to where they are. And if they somehow beat the Milwaukee Bucks because of this fucking moron's stupid fucking arrogance. Oh, we don't need Giannis. We can win without him. You arrogant, fat, porky pig looking fuck you. If they lose because of you, I want this motherfucker fired immediately. As soon as the fucking whistle blows and the Milwaukee Bucks are eliminated, I want this motherfucker walk. I want him escorted off the property, off the premises by security. You fire this motherfucker immediately. And when you fire him, I want somebody that look like Mo Howard from the Three Stooges to grab him by his fucking head and pull his hair out like he was Larry. I want his head bald. Pull all that shit out. You know how Larry Moe used to do? He put him, you feather brain, put him in a fucking headlock and him and Curly rip all that shit out. I want to rip this nigga head bald, and then I want him kicked out of that motherfucker. I want them to throw him out of the arena like fucking Gorilla Monsoon threw goddamn Bobby the Brain Heenan out of WWE back in '93. I want him gone. I can't believe they're in this situation, man. I'm at a loss, man. I don't understand this shit, man. I don't want to hear about they don't have Giannis. An 8th seed should be, look, a first seed is supposed to be miles ahead of an 8th seed. Even without their best player, a first seed should be able to easily still beat an 8th seed. Now, after that, it's more difficult. We're talking the 8th seed, man. Look, the Michael Jordan, you take him off of the '96 Bulls, they still should be able to beat the Miami Heat, man. Pippen, Kukoc just got to step up. Pippen might have to score almost 28 a game. Kukoc might have to average 19. By committee, other guys got to average more. They still should be able to beat the Heat in '96. Not '97, but '96. They're getting their ass kicked, man. Bam Adebayo, 12, 11, and 5. Caleb Martin, 12, 11, and 2. Jimmy Butler, before he got hurt, 35 and 4. Probably would have had 45 on us had he not got hurt. Let's look at this shit. Kyle Lowry, 15. Victor Oladipo, 8. Now, Oladipo got hurt down the stretch, man. He grabbed that knee, man. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look good, man. Duncan Robinson. Oh, we don't have Tyler Hero. Oh, I can come in and score 20 balls. I can come in and hit 5 3-pointers, uncontested balls. For the Bucks, Chris Middleton, for some reason, this nigga won $41 million next year. But it didn't even occur to Chris Middleton, hey, I'm supposed to be stupid-ass fucking Kendrick Perkins called me the real Batman. But why I only took 14 shots, and I know Giannis not playing, why am I not being aggressive? Why am I taking 14 shots? This nigga playing like the team is fine. Like Giannis out there. Drew Holiday, 19 points, but on 18 shots. Brook Lopez, who the team smartly went to the other day. And then when he established himself, to open up the game for everybody else. No, they didn't even do that this year. This game. They didn't even do that. Brook Lopez just firing up threes. Well, not threes, but not being offensively aggressive. And what do the Heat do? What does a real coach do? Well, what a real coach says, well, since they don't have Giannis, and we know Brook Lopez has the athleticism of an earthworm, well, Kevin Love can come in there and give us a little bit of size and take advantage of that. And that's what Kevin Love did. Got them seven rebounds and hit 2 3-pointers for him. See, that's what a real coach does. Strategize and make adjustments. Not this bumbling nitwit. Not this fucking Lou Costello of coaches who's actually cost the Bucks a championship. So anyway, if anything, there's one silver lining I could point to is that I think this series proves who's the MVP is. Because without Giannis, now you see everything we've been complaining about with this dude and the rest of this team. They can't even stop an 8th seed without Giannis. You see all these drives to the basket? Look how Brook Lopez is being exposed. So without Giannis out there, see now Brook Lopez got to handle more area to try to stop players. He doesn't have that lateral quickness. Now, when Giannis is out there and Brook Lopez don't have to patrol so much of territory, well, now he looks spectacular. But, you know. But anyway, I'm done, man. Tell me what you guys think.